everybody. Welcome to Magical Practical Mooshi. I'm Mooshi. Hi. Um, I am going on a journey to learn how to find and share my voice and to love myself along the way. I'm going to use practical things methods to curb all the chaos, and I'm going to use magical thinking to color my life. So today I'm talking about the why, the who, and the what am I doing making a YouTube video, even making a YouTube channel. That's crazy. I'm a huge introvert. And I got no qualifications. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a guru. I am just a girl that makes mistakes and trying to better myself. That's it. I am not like some kind of professional certified person. I'm just a girl. And I'm an introvert. And I have been fighting to kind of share my voice my whole life. I was definitely raised by people, or not raised, my mother wasn't like this, but almost everyone in my family was very much, seen. Children should be seen, not heard. And I was also kind of like a little adult in a little tiny child's body, and I would say a lot of probably grown-up things. I would try to talk politics. I would try to talk all kinds of things with the grown-ups, and they would just laugh at me. My mom tried to explain that it was because it's cute, I mean, seeing such a teeny tiny little person say something that is like quite meaningful and probably something that they never even thought about or took the time to even care or think about it, and so they laughed. And then, but it didn't help with my confidence on speaking, I'll tell you that, or sharing my ideas or anything. And then it continued on, and plus, hi, introvert. So, I'm sorry, I have notes. That's why I'm looking, Okay, so, and then and then as I got older and stuff, and just most recently, I have gotten dentures, and, it's been a struggle. It's a couple of months in. It was a struggle. I might still have a lisp that you might hear, but it is now finally allowing me to speak, and I have been wanting to for a while, and I just want to share some of the experiences that I've gone through, and that even if it's other people have too, I think that we can all kind of like learn something from that, or just it's nice to know you're not alone, or that there's someone else out there that's doing the same thing, or that inspires you. I've had many people inspire me. Okay. So, for me, the real thing here is I lost someone that was incredibly close to me. It's been a while now. And I went into a very dark place, into a very painful grief, very prolonged grief for 9 years, and it was very rough, I'm sure, on me and my family. It was very difficult to get through, and I kept trying to figure out ways to get through, to find a way to like just kind of manage. And no, I wasn't seeking, and I did not have any kind of professional help or anything. We were very broke people. We did not put those kinds of things at the forefront. Not the right plan. I don't recommend it. I do not recommend that. But I struggled for quite some time. And I got out of it, and I moved forward, and I did a lot of things, and that's a lot of stuff I want to share. But I've just recently found myself kind of starting to sink into a similar place, not the same. No place will ever be the same as that place I was in before, but I have been really sinking. We're currently living in an RV, and we're between homes. We've been between homes for almost a year now, and about 6 months ago, things started to get very dark for me, and I started to feel a dropping again into this place. And I've recently really realized that I have a lot of tools and a lot of things that I did before, and that helped me out so much. And I want to reinstate those habits. I want to reinstate as much as I can the different things, the daily tasks, the maintenance, all of this. I want to reinstate all of it back into my life to help me to move forward again. And I know that I can. I have 100% belief that I can. And if you're somebody who is struggling and you're somehow managed to catch this video, there is a way. There's some way. I don't know your circumstance. I don't know your case. There are ways up. And maybe my ways might be considered really simple or frivolous or silly. I don't know what else to say. But they helped me. And I want to reinstate a lot of those habits that I had before. Living in the RV has made me, not being in a home, not being in some kind of stable kind of environment, has really made me really relaxed in all of my everything. And so there's something else. I also love to do challenges. I like to do personal challenges. Since I've come out of the grief, or most of the way out of the grief, I actually really enjoy doing little personal challenges. It's something that I don't always win, or not win. I don't always succeed. But I always learn. I always learn something. So what I mean by challenges, I mean like kind of self-help challenges and stuff. I did a 100 walks challenge last year, and that was fun. And I posted that to Instagram. I have a couple. It's a very private Instagram that I post that to, but it was really nice. And I think that people started to appreciate that I was sharing more. And so that was really fun. And eating challenges and stuff. I've started trying to do intermittent fasting last summer, and I want to get back into that. Eating habits had changed when I got the dentures, especially. Like, I couldn't chew at all. So that really messed up the intermittent fasting challenge I was doing. But I'm going to be slowly getting right back into that one, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, because I really like that. That was really working with me. What's again? I'm sorry. Like, and the ums. Oh, okay. Okay. The first thing is that I was, yes, I was in this dark place. And the thing was, when you're in a place for so long, you sometimes don't recognize that you're there. Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you think that you're okay, but you're not. And I didn't know how not okay I was. Um, but I have a very good friend, and she's fantastic. And hi, Jess, I love you. She, she started texting me out of the blue. All of a sudden, we live, like half a country apart. And just all of a sudden, she started texting me out of the blue. And it was really wonderful. And we just reconnected and rebuilt a whole thing just through text messages. And it was like we'd never been apart. And it was so wonderful. And she had been my roommate in college, so, kind of close. And then one day she just randomly, I think I said, like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm shining my sink. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I'm like, what? What do you mean shining your sink? Like, what the hell kind of crazy talk are you doing? And she then shared a link. I'm not technically, like, good. And so I'm like, what the hell is this? And she sent me into YouTube with this thing, and it was just a video on someone shining their sink in this thing called Fly Lady. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, huh? And then I saw, at the time, I had no idea what it was. Now I know, like, it's recommended videos underneath the video I was watching. But at the time, I had no idea any of this. It was like mind blown. I was not a YouTube person. I did not go on YouTube. I did not know how it worked. I didn't know anything about it. But I saw this other thing, this other little picture of this woman. And it was saying, and it said 31 baby steps. And I'm like, baby steps? Okay. I'm all like, what is this? And how day one was shine your sink. Okay, let me learn about this. But the thing is, I didn't click on that. Because, she was going to teach me the 31 baby steps of Fly Lady, or because, this was now going to explain to me I felt better than the video my friend had sent me. I thought this was going to show me better what shine your sink meant and everything. But the thing was that this lady had the same energy as my mom had. And my mom is the one who passed away. She was also my best friend. And so she had passed away 9 years prior to me seeing this video. And almost exactly 9 years. And this woman had my mom's energy. Like, there was something about her that reminded me so much of my mama, and I had to watch it. I felt so called. I felt like that my friend had somehow sent this to me in this video. I didn't know, but this picture was here for me. Wow, okay. That's great. Okay. I'm very emotional. I will cry every day. I cry every day. And if people catch this video and they come here because they might see something, a Fly Lady that I do, and if they come back here and they see this, the people that watch The Fly Lady will probably know who I'm talking about, and her name is Diane in Denmark. And my friend and Diane in Denmark, I feel like they saved me. I feel like they reminded me that I could have hope again. And yeah, it was really something. And then I did the 31 baby steps. I followed Diane's videos and I did the 31 baby steps. And I accomplished something. I accomplished 31 days of something. And I just wanted to do all of it. I wanted to learn all of it. I wanted to know. And my house was filled with not just not just my family's, my sons, me and my husband's, or my mom who had passed away. Her parents, my grandparents, had also passed away. And so I had some of their stuff. I had a lot of my mom's stuff. I had all of my immediate family stuff. And it was all just around me. I mean, it wasn't, some places it was figuratively, I mean, literally, like a wall of boxes, but other things, it was just like everything was just crammed with stuff. And doing the 15 minutes of decluttering a day in the worst room of the house, and finishing that room in way faster than I thought possible. I thought that it was going to take me months to get through that fucking room. And this was just a spare room. You know, the room that you put everything in. I just, I don't even remember how long it took. Maybe a month. Maybe. I don't think it took me a month. I think maybe 2 weeks. And I'd pretty much done the room. I mean, yes, I had the entire rest of the house and the garage to do, but that really helped. Doing those steps, taking the baby steps, starting to move forward, starting to try to get a routine. I never really got the routine that I wanted. Like, I kept trying to create these really amazing routines, but it just wasn't working for me. And I'm going to try to do better this time. I'm going to try not to overwhelm myself. Okay, and so then, after going through all that, after getting through the system, after a couple of months of really learning how to do what I could do in the Fly Lady system, and I started to learn YouTube a little bit more, and I had heard of Marie Kondo's book before that, but I didn't really know too much about it. But then I realized, wait a minute, maybe I can look up on YouTube. Maybe I can look it up. Okay, yeah, guess what? That worked out really good for me. And I found some people actually I watch to this day. They don't know I exist, or how to get your shit together. She's a lovely, wonderful, fantastic woman. And I started following her, and this was way back for her. And she was doing the KonMari method, but she was also somebody that had gone through like postpartum depression and stuff. And it was really nice that there was somebody that was struggling with depression. I also have anxiety, And so, but seeing and somebody else doing that, it really helped me and it motivated me. And then I learned how to make playlists, of videos for me to watch, so that I had from different creators, KonMari lists, like what room I was going to be in or what section I was going to be in. I had a playlist to play beside me while I was doing it. And so I was getting a little bit better with my YouTube skills, and I'm pretty proud of myself. And then, so sorry about the sniffling, the crying. Okay. Yeah, and so I made doing the KonMari method another personal challenge, and to get through one by one all of those things, all of this stuff from all of those people, all the generations that were no longer with us. And wow, by the end of it, I was absolutely a different person. But as I was going through, and as we're going with each category and each thing and stuff, I started to uncover, as things were going, I started to uncover this person that I used to be, or I used to want to be, or the interests I used to have. But through all the grief, I had forgotten all of it. I knew I collected books. I didn't know what type of books I collected anymore. I just was like, oh, well, this looks like a good one. I didn't know anymore. That was really mind opening when I had cleared out all of the things, and not all of the things yet, but when I was clearing out the things and clearing out the bookshelves, and then finding out what it was that I was being left with, what it was that was sparking joy. It really was helping. It really helped me a lot. And it was interesting to see that there was a person that I wasn't being anymore, or that I wasn't embracing, or wasn't allowing to come into existence. Excuse me. It was really emotional, and it was really healing. And as I uncovered things, I wouldn't allow myself to get distracted. Like, ooh, yes, that book really I really need to reread that book, or I really need to, like, whatever. I need to find this. I need to reconnect this. And the thing was, no. You are doing a project right now. You're uncovering all of this. So once you finish doing that, then delve in. It took me 9 months to go through everything, but I did. Every tool, every nail, every article of clothing, every book, every pot and pan, you name it. I also didn't know what to do with paper before this. I had pretty much kept almost all papers from, like, college on. I didn't know what to do with them. And then I had my mom's file folders. At this point in time, my mother had passed away 9 years. No, maybe, 9 years to 9.5 years prior to me doing that. So it wasn't like, oh shit, you shouldn't destroy that. It was weird though, clearing all of that out and uncovering me, or what I used to think was me, or what I wanted to be me, because people have fantasy selves. So what I kept, did I keep only the fantasy me? I don't know. Like, I still need to learn who the heck I am. But I accomplished a goal. And a big one. I mean, a big one. Come on, Mari, come on. Your whole home, come on. That is huge. And my home was cluttered. Okay? And it was still cluttered after. But I did it. I did it. And it was so great. And by accomplishing that goal, that gave me more confidence to accomplish probably one of the most important goals that I have accomplished. And that was, I quit smoking after smoking for probably 30 years? I don't know. Oh gosh. 25 years. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I quit smoking after smoking for 25 years. And I did that because I saw, or how I did it is because, well, one, I wanted to really bad, but I saw that after I had uncovered a lot of the things, that a lot of the stuff I was keeping was a lot of my very magical things. And I had these oracle decks and I had tarot decks, and I would take, and what I did is I chose to bring those down, and I used those. I would just shuffle several times an hour to help fulfill that, at least the hand need of the smoking. So, I mean, I did that. I mean, for months, I was just shuffling, like, near all the time, like this. For months. But, I changed that smoking habit. I changed it into now card shuffling habit. And, hey, cheaper. Way cheaper. And healthier. I mean, yeah, maybe carpal tunnel or something, but, healthier. And so I actually want to share with you. Okay, I have been recently doing for myself doing a very simple reading that is very empowering. We're going to do a really quick this or that reading. It is for you. It is in your power. You choose what card or what message you want to frame your day, or what it is that you want to learn from today, or what it is maybe that you should be conscious of, or whatsoever. And I did already pull them because I was really excited because I really want to do this, but I really want to share this as part of what I do. Okay. So I did a this or that reading, and the 2 cards I got, and these are from, I don't have it with me, something like Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. But the 2 cards are Confidence and, oh my gosh, Nostalgia. So we're going to talk about this. So the 2 cards, so Confidence. This is our this card, Confidence. Is there something that maybe you might need a little bit more confidence for? Is there something that maybe you're growing confidence in? So below it says it comes with time and practice. Like, sometimes you're scared, sometimes you're nervous, sometimes it's hard to do something. Wow. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to do something. Sometimes, it's scary. But confidence comes with time and practice. You just need to keep practicing your confidence. It'll keep growing. I feel like she's got the truth with her. And the truth is that she is a beautiful, strong being. And yes, she's comforting herself, but she's got the confidence in herself that she's doing it. So confidence and nostalgia. But this one, it's focus on the here and now. It's okay to every now and then, go into your daydream. Of course it is. Have that, and even if you slip into it when you're with someone else, okay, that happens. But sometimes you need to be in the here and now, right with that person. Is there somebody with you that maybe needs a little bit more attention? Is it you? Do you need to be more in the here and now? Do you need to maybe get out of your head a little bit? So, this or that. And I'll tell you, from this reading, I'm choosing this one for me today. I'm trying to frame this one because I'm trying to have the confidence. Okay, so we had a battery problem. And I was just going to say that I choose confidence today. And that's how I want to try to frame my day. Trying to stand up in my confidence. I know it takes practice, but I'm going to keep trying. Okay, and how do you want to frame your day? Maybe try to be a little more in the here and now? Or try to step a little bit more into some confidence? Or both? Power's in your hands. Okay. If that's not your cup of tea, thank you for indulging me and for doing so in the future. Okay, this is a really kind of private, and well, it's not private, but maybe, I don't know, personal. Like, I consider myself a spiritual person, and there's a saying that I've heard that is, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. And so I'm trying to bring that spiritual beauty and the magical connections that I feel when I'm in my connection with spirit into all of my mundane activities, while I am chopping wood, while I am carrying water. I want to have spirit with me, and I want to be more conscious of that. And I know that in everyday life there is light and dark, and I absolutely agree with that, and I agree that every emotion helps. I feel a lot of emotions. I have a huge gambit that I can feel, and most of them have been beneficial in some way to help me grow. Even the sad ones sometimes, but I think it's trying to remain in the understanding that there is hope. There was like, yeah, work on that. Also, what I do have to say is that sometimes going into now, I can meditate, or I can, whatever, and then I go into life, switch, jink, boom, now I'm in life, and I want to kind of work on that a little bit. I want to not have it switch so much, and I understand that this sometimes, but sometimes I am totally, just thinking about all the crap or whatever, and it's so nice to every now and then I will get to then see either an angel number on a clock or something, or some kind of a symbol will just somehow come into my field of vision, whether it's on an ad or something. But it's symbols and things that kind of help me, and it's kind of things that like let me know that like spirit is with me, that they've got my back, and it makes me feel like I can just kind of relax my shoulders and breathe. And then it makes me remember that I have a lot to be really grateful for, and I have done a lot of work on myself, and I've really grown a lot, and I am incredibly grateful for that. And I am incredibly grateful for finding YouTube. Um, I slowly learned it, and I'm grateful that I learned. And I am so grateful for all of the really, really genuine, honest to God, good people that are making videos and posting up on YouTube. I've actually made a few friends, which I never thought that would be possible to do on something like this. But, and hi, if you're watching, you know who you are, I hope. And it's just nice to know that I was able to make even friends on YouTube. That's so weird. But I did. And so I'm so happy to be, I guess, finally sharing my voice. And I believe that people have so many different facets to them, and I want to share. I don't know if I'm going to share every facet, but I want to share a lot of them, and I feel that like everybody's got so much that they can share and that they can do, and I think it's okay, and I expect that I'm going to be learning, and I'm going to be evolving, and as I get more comfortable, I'll be able to express myself maybe more, and I can allow my creativity to flow more. I really don't know what any of my videos are going to be like later on when I'm making them. I don't know how they're going to evolve. I don't know. And it's kind of exciting. Which is really weird for me to say that the unknown is exciting, but it kind of is. I hope that you will join me and go on your own journey of learning to love yourself more, and hey, please consider sharing and casting some of your magic spell down on that thumbs up button. And I'm Mooshi. I am so sending you so much love and gratitude, and until we meet again.